Converse of BPT or converse of Thales theorem means yesterday we learned BPT theorem. In that it is given that the line which divide that other what is that here parallel to the third side divide that other two sides in the same ratio. So in this converse of BPT we have take reverse to that one. It means here given thing in the line here in this triangle ABC, this line is dividing that other two sides in the same ratio DE D. So given thing given in triangle ABC, okay, in triangle ABC, this is dividing D, line D is dividing that other two sides in the same ratio means AD by DB, it is equals to AE by EC. When it divides like this, then we have to prove that RTP we have to prove that D is parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC. When this line divides that other two sides in the same ratio, then we have to prove that D is parallel to BC. So to prove that one, yeah, proof of that proof. So here actually we have to prove that D is parallel to BC, but here it is not possible to prove directly. In direct method it is not possible. That is why assume that D is not parallel to what is that here BC. When D is not parallel to BC, draw what is that here DE dash parallel to BC. We are taking one more line which is parallel to that one. We are assume that D is not parallel to BC. Then draw DE dash parallel to BC. DE dash like this. We have to draw one more. This is construction DE dash parallel to BC. When DE dash is parallel to BC, D is dash parallel to BC. Then with that we can write that AD by DB, it is equals to AE dash by E dash C. AE dash by E dash C. Since BPT theorem, BPT, okay, since BPT theorem. In that BPT theorem, we know that in triangle ABC, when one line is parallel to other side, then it divides that other two sides in the same ratio. So here we have drawn here DE dash parallel to BC. DE dash parallel to BC. So when these two are parallel in triangle ABC, DE dash is parallel to BC. So with that we can write here AD by DB is equals to AE dash by E dash C. E dash by E dash C also. Okay, since this is BPT theorem, this is first one. But we know that AD by DB it is equals to AE by EC. Since it is a given thing, you take this one as second equation. Okay, so from 1 and 2 AD by DB, okay, AD by DB LHS are equal, so we can equate that RHS. What is that RHS now? Means AE dash by E dash C, it is equals to AE by EC. AE by EC. AE dash by E dash C, it is equals to AE by EC. when that LHS are equal, we can equate that RHS. Okay, yes, let us see now. Now add 1 on both sides, add 1 on both sides. Okay, when we add 1 to that both sides, what happens here then? So AE dash by E dash C plus 1, it is equals to AE by EC plus 1. AE by EC plus 1. Okay, yes, then we can take that here AE dash plus E dash C, because LCM is E dash C here, E dash C, LCM is E dash C. So E dash C, when we take here by 1 we can write the denominator. So 1 augment in the means E dash C times the E dash C, E dash C. Okay, so here also 1 means here EC into EC. For that also we have to find LCM. Now look at this. This also EC and 1 means EC LCM. EC augment in the means here 1 the only. So into 1 into 1. Here also into 1 into 1. Okay, AE by plus here E 1 into EC EC. Okay, yes, after that now AE dash plus E dash C, AE dash plus E dash C, that is nothing but AC by E dash C. Okay, it is equals to what is that here? AE plus EC also AC only by EC. Okay, now AC they get cancelled on either side. Doing the cross multiplication, we get from this E dash C is equals to EC. E dash C is equals to EC. Okay, so here E dash C and EC, when we observe in the figure, are the two equal in that? So that is impossible. E dash C is equals to EC is impossible. So due to our wrong assumption, we reach to that contradiction. E dash C and EC, the two are not equal from the figure. It is impossible. It is impossible. When it is impossible, then we conclude that what is given that is correct, what we assumed that is wrong. Okay, so therefore we can write here, what is that here? Therefore D is parallel to BC. D is parallel to BC. Okay, in this way we can prove by using that indirect method.